lost? Or did you find what you were looking for? The crypt? Through there. Down the stairs. You'll know you're in the right place when you find the darkness to be crushing, such that you can't escape from it. But I do not think you'll find what you're looking for there. Well, because I've already found you. Your hopes of stumbling across me, napping in a coffin, were conceptually flawed. Not what you expected? Perhaps a red and black cape, slicked back widow's peak, and chalk pale skin were what you imagined. A little eccentric and quite the way to stand out in the modern day, which is not what I try to do. Yes, you are correct. The castle may stand out a bit, but that's a matter of preference. I have what you would call creature comforts, and my old favorites. But regardless of presentation, I know what you've come for, and I know you are not prepared to do it. The vampire that haunts these lands is ancient and deadly, and is not going to be felled by a swing of a stake, the application of garlic, or silver cross. I am not going to fall to any of those things, my dear. Greater slayers than you have tried and failed over a very long and auspicious career. I traveled from the old country to Istanbul, Cairo, Roma, Paris, London. I even saw the New World in all of its glamour, from New York to the City of Angels, and back around the world again. 12 lifetimes and 12 faces drowned in blood. You are not the first to try, though you are by far one of the most naive. And one of the most beautiful. Don't take my words as an insult, dear. Drop the stake. It won't help you. Good. You did as I asked because your mind has reached a conclusion without you realizing it. You are a dead woman walking, if I wish it. A fight or flight calculation has fired in the back passages of your soul, and realized that neither option will serve you. So, you have been left with one other option: to obey. And you have learned to do this with pleasing speed. You haven't looked anywhere with my eyes in the last few moments. You have followed every one of my words with complete, rapt attention. I confess, perhaps your decision to be obedient is not entirely your own. I think you know enough about vampires to realize what you've fallen into. It's easier to avoid looking in the first place than it is to look away. Not that that's an option anymore. Far too little, far too late. But why would you want to look away? Why would you want to stop looking up into my eyes? Why would you be afraid when you know that it doesn't matter? When you know that I could do anything I want and that you couldn't do a thing to stop me? No. Why don't you tell me what you came here for? I already know, of course, but I would like to hear it from you all the same. You didn't come here to kill me, silly thing. You came here to be mine. That's the only thought in that head of yours now. The thought of what I would want. The danger you were told to kill. The monster in a man's skin you were warned would tear you limb from limb. And yet, here you stand, alive and well, and he stands with a smile on his face, flashing fangs at you, while those eyes, so deep and old, bore into you. Velvet obsidian in a sea of pulsing red, surrounding you in cool warmth and icy heat. The shadow deepening and drawing you in. I ask again as you stare, your lips parted in a dumb smile you have yet to realize has crawled onto your face. Why are you here? For me, yes. You want me. You want the mystery and the danger. You're as curious as you are afraid, as drawn in as you are repulsed, as captivated, controlled, and aroused as you are wont to flee. Feel the inside of my mind as you tumble in, your body pressed against the wall. Your feet have backed you into cold stone against your will. Your breathing is hitched, slow and needy gasps of air. Fighting to keep your eyes open, not daring to blink lest the feeling crawling into your body ends. You cannot look away. You have not looked away since you saw me. Slayer, you are mine. And I think now you can admit your curiosity has turned into something more. You may just be able to admit that you want that. That the idea of being this, a simple thing, your body puppeteered by strings to my fingers. And in this moment, as you feel me over you, that shadow drawing you in, even my hands finding your arms far warmer than you would have hoped. You wouldn't have it any other way. What do you want from me, Slayer? What wishes could I fulfill? Your responsibilities are terrible, you're right. The world outside is brutal, and the darkness you fight every day is a horror, one that you are never given your due credit for facing. It would be better if you simply forgot those responsibilities. You would be so much happier without them, after all, if you allowed someone else to face the world for you. Would you like me to take those responsibilities away? Good. Good. I would be happy to. What else can be done for you? Loneliness is a curse, little one. No one should have to face it. You want companionship. You want to feel the warmth of a loved one sparing you hardship forever and ever. Would you like me to be that for you? A loving master taking away your pain, your lord. And you would be a bride, of course. A concubine of the night, happy in the whims of bloody desire. This is all I ask in return. Do you want it? To leave the pain, the stress, the hard work, and be with me in a world of pleasure. Every day spent in the ecstasy of my company, every night in the comfort of my care. Wonderful. Your mind, at the moment, is probably of two parts. The first is disbelief at yourself, perhaps even disgust or anger. You are horrified that you're doing what you're doing, that you're considering the things you are. You're convinced that I am controlling you, that your body is no longer your own. I could do this, it's true, but I'm not. I simply let the other part of your mind free. The part of you that wants, that needs, that feels passionately and desperately. The part of you that would be happy serving me, being the needy creature I desire, if it would mean endless, simple pleasure. That part of your mind is truthful. A little selfish, yes, but wiser than you give it credit for. It's the part behind your smile, behind the eyes that still struggle to break from mine. Your body is a truly beautiful thing. Soft skin, warm, tight muscle here and there, and such beautiful, sensitive spots. I will enjoy exploring you deeply. But first, I would need to put your worries to rest. Hypnosis, dear, will coax out the best parts of you. It will bring your wants to the surface. It cannot make you the woman you are meant to be, however. For that, I will need a more direct approach. To be mine, I need your blood. I can bind you, make you my thrall, and then perhaps more, if that's what you desire. But first, I want to hear you say it. I want you to give me your freedom. I want you to beg for me to overwrite your mind and imprint my will on it. Let me hear it. Yes. Go on, once again. Beg me to drink from you and make you mine forevermore. As sweet as dead air. Body pressed into mine, a slack-jawed expression in your face. Perfect morsel, so very useful. Body quivering, eyes wide, trying to suck in dimming light. Your heart in your ears, your pulse in every sensitive part of your body. So much. Tears in the muscle of your neck, bite after bite, tiny droplets oozing to the surface. Delicious, perfectly aged. Your life is delectably sweet, full of tragedy, circumstance, and drama, tears and ecstasies of want and pining. No wonder you wanted this deep down. No wonder you came so ill prepared, wanting to throw your life away or have it changed for so much more. So close. So close. Ebbing away. Soon to be mine and you. So beautiful. You will be moonlight, beloved. You will be perfect as soon as you are finished, drained into nothing to feed me.